My parents always warned me to never look at the moon after midnight. I now know the horrifying reason why. Growing up at Ashford, my parents had one rule: never look at the moon after midnight. When I was 8, I asked why. My mom stared at me and said, because some things are better left unseen. Every house in Pinewood Drive had blackout curtains. My friend Trevor's family had the same rules. So did Patterson's. I forget which is our town until I left her college and realized nobody had lived like this. Last week I came home from Winterbrooks. My parents were acting strange. And my second aunt will get thirsty and love a buddy at the ill. I went downstairs to tell my parents to in their kitchen. We like the lake by acid. Mama came up waiting to deck and stairs by Karen Strange. Midnight I heard humming outside. I walked to my window and looked through a gap in the blackout curtains. The moon was full. There were hundreds of people outside, standing in the street and yards, on rooftops, all facing the moon with their mouths open. Their eyes were completely black. Then I saw Trevor standing in his driveway in pajamas. His mouth was opening wider and wider. Something white was crawling out of his driveway. My dry burst open. My dad grabbed me. Did you look at the moon? My dad, my eyes started crawling. Oh, just results. My dad said that. I did 3 days. 3 days into what the drone just burned out the intercoats up and out of the moon. And I will look at the moon out starts to cry. Get something on the final night you walk outside at midnight. What happens to them? I asked. They're still alive, but they just stand there every night feeding and feeding what? Whatever's on the moon now. I didn't sleep on the third day. The humming was inside my head. My eyes were burning. I looked in the mirror and saw black veins spreading from my pupils. That night at 11:45 p.m. my eye was loading shotgun. Both my parents were crying. Well, letting you go out there, my mom said. At 11:49 p.m. Let me get to the lot of things in. I let in the shame. My parents recording you bigging of things. My mom said them Swifty I had. My mom was fine. I put past it to them. My mom's gonna settle me, but I was strong about. I went to and all them. There were Pattersons, my teachers, all staring up with empty black eyes. I walked into the street and found my spot. I looked up at the moon and I understood. The moon was reflecting us. Every person who looked was trapped in its surface, screaming while something else wore their body. My mouth started opening wider. I felt something moving up my throat. Behind me, my parents were screaming. I couldn't move. I was parted now. My eye, midnight with a handy bun kind. The thing crawled out of my mouth and reached to her square. And I moved, twitching. I could see my roof. H2 was screaming. Tried to wound, did it to lose. I do everything to word.